Got to find my speech here. Shout out to Coach DeVarney. She's running a marathon next week in Cincinnati. And it's your birthday. I'd like to thank you all for coming out to honor our special guests this evening. Not just our award winners tonight, but every student athlete here with us who represents our institution with effort, dignity, and class. Kenyetta Givans is one of the most prolific sprinter hurdlers in the history of Swarthmore women's track and field. She has also been one of our finest leaders and captains. Above all, she is an outstanding person. In her career, Kenyetta has broken 9 school records, including her own multiple times. She has been a 7-time Centennial Conference champion, Performer of the Year in the Centennial Conference, Mideast Regional Performer of the Year, National Qualifier, and she just missed All-American by 6/100ths of a second last year in the Indoor Championships. Her final numbers will leave a lasting legacy. Future athletes at Swarthmore will chase after her marks, trying to achieve her coveted school records, but my memories will be more personal and subjective. So for dramatic effect, there will be a little embellishment with 2 stories. Hopefully I won't offend anyone. Kenyetta comes from an intensely supportive family. Her parents hail from the Caribbean. Her mom is Jamaican, her dad is Trinidadian. One conjures up a stereotype of being laid back, chillin' culture. I met Kenyetta's mom at one of Kenyetta's first collegiate races in New York City about 3.5 years ago. I remember Kenyetta being understandably nervous running against all these Division I opponents that we were facing. After the race, in which Kenyetta ran only fair for her, Kenyetta's mom came up to find me in the stands. I thought she was going to introduce herself, but all she did was stare me down and say, "My daughter ran faster in high school." Oh, so much for laid back. So I did what any fast-thinking head coach worth his salt would do in a tough situation. I pointed over to where my assistant coach, John, was sitting. And I said, "Coach John works with the hurdlers. You should talk to him." Fast forward a year later, when the team was running the conference indoor championships at Haverford, and Kenyetta won her first conference hurdle title. Her mom came up to me and gave me a big hug and said, "Now that's better." And since I didn't see Coach John around, I told her, "Yeah, thanks, I've been working real hard with Kenyetta on her form." Not true, but a head coach's prerogative. The second story is for those who think that athletics only applies to games and doesn't necessarily apply to life or livelihood. Even Charles Darwin had to learn to ride and shoot before he could acquire enough specimens to prove his theory of evolution. Kenyetta is a biology major who spent her junior fall abroad in Australia. Her assignment put her 3 months in the bush, studying and collecting ecological data. Her encounters with different species included snakes, giant spiders, and birds. And all you bio people know that they are former dinosaurs, right? Birds. One of the birds included something called a cassowary. A cassowary is a cross between an ostrich and a velociraptor of Jurassic Park. It has been named the most dangerous bird in the world, capable of dealing fatal blows to human beings. Its kick can break bones, and its dagger-sharp claws rip arteries. Because of Kenyetta's physical attributes and track and field training, she has been able to extract more data from the rainforest than her slow-footed, less nimble colleagues, who were all eventually run down by this ravenous creature. That's my embellishment. So I present to you, faster than the speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall cassowaries in a single bound, the Irish Award winner, Kenyetta Givans.
One more.